Budgeting on the Go. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time we make a new video. I already made a video saying what Budgeting on the Go is. Basically, it's an online printable shop. But I give a little bit of feedback on there in our first video. Today's video is going to be to show you guys a couple of the printables that we sell on the shop. So I'm going to show you two different kits so that you guys can get an idea of how it's organized. Thank you all for supporting my shop, my online printable shop. Thank you so much. I will show you now. I'm gonna flip down the camera so that you guys can see what the printables are and explain to you everything that I've done. So let's go. Okay guys, these are some of the products that are in the shop. I just printed out two, which I will be using during July and August, or July and August I think it is. So I'll show you guys. Hopefully the video is not too shaky because my tripod just broke. I guess the SLR is a little too heavy for the tripod. Thank God it was next to my bed and it fell on my bed. So we do have to invest in a new tripod. Just bear with me with this product showing. So I'm going to show you how I normally print out my kits. I'll look at the colors that are on the cover. So I do have these covers, a variation of covers on the actual site on budgetingonthego.com. On budgetingonthego.com, I'm sorry. And this is just a dream catcher one. So this is what it has: the month, the year, and a goal that you can just write down, or a positive quote, so that you guys can be motivated during the month. And you can actually have here, you know, what you're working towards the month or anything like that. And since it does have like the year and the month, you can use it whenever possible. Then we have these expense tracker. Now I tried to make the expense tracker. Boy, this is hard holding a camera and trying to shoot for you guys at the same time, trying to show you guys products at the same time. This is very difficult. I don't know how some people do it. Our expense tracker has the day. What I like is that at the top here, I actually put the savings, checkings, and cash category, because I don't like having to write that like on top of here. I actually like just making a little check mark on top, and that way I know that this expense tracker is just for cash. I like also using two expense trackers during the month because I get paid twice a month. So what I like to do is color coordinate. The first 15 days I'll do pink for one checking, one cash is what I'll do. So I know that this is dedicated towards the first 15 days of my budget. Here we have our date, we have our transactions, we have what category it goes to. Even if you are doing checking or savings, you always want to put in the category because you want to know where it's going towards. Here we have the withdraw, which is every time that you spend money. If you didn't spend money possibly in that category and you added, you might want to put it here. And what is your ending balance? That way you know that what you started off with and what you're going to finish off with. We'll go a little more into detail. I just want to show you guys the products. So like I said, see, I use purple for my next 15 days. You can do it like this, or you can just use all pink, you know, just buy one and use the same one. So then I have my sinking funds tracker, which everything that I'm saving up for, I'll just put it in here. And I do this, as you can see, I do the same method as the other one. First 15 days, I'll use the same color, the pink color. The second 15 days, I'll use this purple color. As you can see here, we have the category. I'm sorry for any noise you hear in the background. I have neighbors that love to fight and curse each other out. I'm sorry for that. We have here category. We have our starting balance. We have if we had to take out of that category or if we put into that category, and what the ending balance is. Also, you can just tally everything up and put your totals down here. So that way you don't have to go over and count what's in your envelopes. You just check it on here and you see what you have. God, it's so hard to film when you got people arguing in the background. You're trying to concentrate over here. So like I said, here goes the second 15 days. Then here we have our debit overview. I hope no one fills all this out because this is a lot of debit if you fill all this out. And if you do, don't worry, we'll get through it together. Like I said, this is a community. If you have to fill all this out because you have a lot of debt, don't worry, we'll get through this together. I just want you guys to keep pushing through. So we have our debit overview here. We have our date. Here you have the total for all. Whatever your debt is, you'll put it right here. Here you put all your categories, your balance, what you paid, your remaining balance, and your totals. Always put a goal here. Like, do you want to pay like one specific one by next month? Do you want to add a little more, put a little more towards certain categories? Always put a goal here. Maybe you just want to put a positive quote and say, I'm going to get through this. And you want to remind yourself and write it here. So that's also good. I just do this like at the end of the month. So I just do one. Then we have here our monthly overview. Basically, we'll take our expense tracker, empty out all our categories, and fill the rest of the chart with this. As you can see here, we have our income. Then we have here if we rolled anything over and what our total is. Down here, we write our totals for everything. We just tally everything up and put it down here. But like I said, we'll go more into this. I'm just trying to go over. We also have our monthly check-in, what we got paid, what our goals were, what our unexpected expenses we can put here. We can put our goals and everything here. And we can also put like if we were able to save or not in a certain category. These are our calendars. So you write in here whatever month you want, the year. These are great because we can actually use, also do a little positive quote here. We can actually use this to do our daily tasks. We can use this for budgeting. We can use this for filming schedules. This has so many purposes. So I really do love these. I also started mine on Mondays instead of Sundays. That way I'm not confused. And here we have our paycheck breakdown. So here we have goals, we have all the incomes, we have our sinking funds, our envelopes, our bills, our debt, our savings. We have it all here. Like I said, I'm going to do multiple of these. So right now this is just the model that we have, but I will go through more. We will be upcoming with more. So don't you worry. Maybe this one doesn't fit you, but the next one we make will. And here goes in pink. Okay, this is the second model that we have. Hopefully we can do a little better here. As you can see, we have the monthly, the year, and the positive quote that we can do. And all these designs you can find at budgetingonthego.com. We do have a coupon code for our viewers, which is budgeting fam. Last time I think I put the code wrong, but this time it's budgeting fam. I kind of went in and found it. So, and this is the sinking funds as I showed you guys in the other one. It's kind of blurry. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. Okay, this is our sinking funds tracker. As you guys can see, the date, the goal, the category, our starting balance. If you took any money out, if you deposited anything in, the ending balance, and the totals at the bottom. What I do is I color coordinate the inside to my covers. But you do as you please. Maybe you want a different color in the inside. That's all up to you. So that's our cover. And then we have the sinking funds. Normally I just do 2 and I track them there. Okay, I did 4 here. I did 4 because I do my budgeting every 15 days. So that's why I like having the first 15 in one page and the next 15 in the other page. Then I have my debit overview. I always like checking in on this. Normally I do this at the end of the month. I do this one once a month. We have the category or company we have to pay, the starting balance, the amount paid, the remaining balance, and the total amount paid. Down here we have goals and notes, just in case you guys want to have a particular goal that you want to achieve either during this payment or maybe for next month you want to do a particular goal. So there you will write it down on here so that you can keep that in mind. Then here we have our calendar, which we have the month, the year, and we can fill this in. What I like about, I started mine on Mondays. I do mine Mondays to Sundays. And then down here we also do a positive quote for this month. So something that will keep you inspired. This we can do, we can budget our put our budgeting on here, what we have to pay. So we can put our payment schedule, we can put our daily task schedules, so you can print this out multiple times and use it for multiple things. We can put our filming schedules in here. So all you have to do is in month, you'll put the month and slash if it's the filming schedule, if it's your budgeting, just in case you have multiple of these, you can just write that down there. Maybe work on that. Here we have our paycheck breakdown, where we have the date, the paycheck number, if it's your first, second, third, fourth paycheck during the month. Here we have the goals for that month. We have all the incomes that we use or that we are getting over. Here you can also put your rollover. Here we have the bills, budget paid. Here you can actually put the amount you actually had to pay, or you can just put a check mark like you paid that bill. And the date. We have the total and the leftover. We have savings, cash envelopes, sinking funds, and debt. So we did 2 of those for each 15 days. And we have the monthly overview here in blue, which here we have our initial balance, our rollover, just in case we got rollover or incoming money, and the total, which are these 2 added to the total. Category budget spent, what we added to that category or what we have actually here in the monthly overview. Our difference in the difference is if we budgeted $45 and we only spent let's say 30, then to that category we just had a plus. We have a plus and then we added on leftover. If we had to pay something and we budgeted 100 but we had to spend, let's say 117, then we'll add here that we have a negative $17. So we were negative in that sort of category. So we under budgeted there. So I want you guys to, we will go over this. Right now I just want you guys to see the products that are in the shop. Down here we have the total of all of these columns. Then we have our expense tracker, which here we can put savings, checkings, cash, and according to what we're spending on, that's how we're going to fill this one out. I always do 2, one for cash, one for checking. And I do 4 because this month I only use everything in blue. But as you saw in the previous month on that one, we actually did 2 different colors. And my battery is dying. Okay, so we finished this one off with the with the savings tracker. So you guys, as you can see here, we have two different covers. My June budget is a mess, but I'll show you guys that anyways in a separate video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up if you would like to see more videos. Leave me in the comments down below of anything that you would like to see, or leave me a comment down below telling me what are this year's goals. Like, what is one of the big goals that you have this year? Just leave it down below, and so that we can like follow and see how everything is going, and hopefully we'll cheer you on so that you can accomplish your goal this year. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the notification bell. We are on Instagram _budgetingonthego_. Follow us over there, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being a part of this community. Thank you so much. We're there with you on this debit-free journey. Please stay blessed, guys, and stay safe. Please stay safe. Have a great day.